These 5 things I'm going to share with us today are things that can make someone to be a failure. These 5 things I'm going to mention today can make one to be a failure. So you might have to wait to hear the last part, the number 5 item, for you to know things that can cause one to be a failure. Number one thing that can cause one to be a failure is waiting for the right time. There is no right time to start anything. There is no right time. If you wait for the perfect time for you to execute a plan, then you will keep moving over and over and over and over again. Now, I wanted to start this YouTube channel, and for a long time I keep thinking, how do I start? How do I get my tripod? How do I get my microphone? How do I get ring lights and everything that we needed for this channel to grow? But then I noticed that for the past years I keep thinking this, I have not been able to move anywhere. So if you keep waiting for the perfect time, either as a student, you keep waiting for the perfect time for you to read your book, for you to be able to pass, you will not be able to pass your exams. If you wait for the perfect time to start reading, while you're waiting for the perfect time to start reading, exam draws near and you see yourself in struggle. If you wait for the perfect time for you to be able to achieve success or execute your plan, then you will not be able to achieve that plan. The second thing that can make you to be a failure is always blaming village people. This notion of that my village people cause am. You failed exam as a student, instead of taking up responsibility that it is because you did not prepare very well for that exam that have made you to fail. But instead, what do? You blame village people. You say, oh, now my village people cause am. You know, be small thing. Our village people, they don't want to make person go school. For my family, and me don't try get admission, so they don't want to make I even pass. My village people don't want me to pass. That's why they are always fighting against me. If you go into a business and the thing does not go as you plan, you blame your village people. If you keep blaming village people instead of blaming yourself for your inability to execute it very well, then you will see that you are going to fail. Blaming village people is a mental illness. Yes, it's a mental illness. It's a mental illness I can tag mental laziness. It's because you are lazy mentally to take responsibility for yourself. That is why you always want to blame village people for what has happened to you. The third thing that can make one to be a failure, is avoiding things that are hard. Like, I'm not saying that you should go and suffer, no. But what I'm trying to say is that if you are this person that you avoid things that are hard, you don't want to take responsibility. When things get tough, you want to shy away, you want to fold back into your shell, then it will be difficult for you to make it. When I was working in a solar company, I was working, and when things get tough, what my boss usually tells us is that when things get hard, the harder people, when things get tough, the tougher people gets going. If you are afraid of taking responsibility, you are afraid of taking up the task, when things get hard, you are seeing yourself running away from those activities that you should be doing. You run away from them, then you see yourself that things will keep getting tougher and tougher for you. You will not be able to make it. There is no time things can get easier. You need to check yourself. Even in the government, the previous government, you say, oh, let me wait until the next government comes in. When the new government comes in, they make things get harder. There is no time things will go back to how it were easier before for us. Things will keep getting harder. The only way for you to make things easier for yourself when things get harder is to put in that word, effort. The fourth thing that can make someone to not make it, fourth thing that can make someone to be a failure, the fourth thing is when you are living your life to impress people. You borrow phone to snap and post to impress people on social media, people that do not even give two fucks about you, people that don't even care about you. You borrow wig as a lady, you borrow shirts, and you want to show up to party, you want to show up and be the life of the party. You want to prove to people that yes, I have arrived. Meanwhile, behind the scene, you are actually struggling. You are dressing or living your life to impress people. When you keep doing this, you see that you will live in misery. You borrow money or borrow things because you want to show off. You borrow because you want to show off. At the end of the day, when you go back or when you go into debt, these same persons you think that they actually show concern. They do not care. In fact, they will be the ones that will come and laugh you. They will spread your news of how you have been borrowing and borrowing and borrowing and borrowing. And at the end of the day, what happened? You did not make impact or progress because you are living in what? Fake life. Reels are not reals. Reels on social media is not real in real life. If you try impress people on social media, at the end of the day, you will see that it is only you that will incur the debt that you have bring upon yourself. The fifth thing, and this is also very very important and very 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 much important, you have to listen and listen very very attentively. The fifth thing that can make someone to be a failure, the fifth thing is when you roll with small mind. When you roll with people that have weekend plans but no life plan, they only plan how to spend the weekend, how to enjoy the weekend, how to cruise the weekend. The weekend is their weekend. Hello, are you listening? The weekend is their weekend. Now they always save to always save for pleasure. They don't save to invest and improve themselves. If you mingle with people of little mind, people who do not believe that people can genuinely work and aim, people who do not believe that you can actually work hard and you make it genuinely, people who do not believe that learning a skill or working or going to school is an ideal something for anyone who wants to make progress in life, people who believe that fraud is an ideal way of living life. If you keep rolling with this kind of people who believe in making it quick, then you see yourself you will struggle. If you want quick cash, you see yourself you fall into Ponzi scheme. They will scam you and you will lose the little you have, you will lose it. If you follow people who only have weekend plans and no life plans, in the long run, you see that when your mates have made progress, you will still remain in your shadows. The place you would have made progress and passed that stage, you will remain in that stage and keep struggling. When you bring the average of your 5 friends, the kind of conversation you people have determines how far your life will go. If you have friends who do not make plans for growth, you too you will not make growth. Show me your friend and I will tell you who you are. If you are a friend to a rich man or a friend to people who are making progress, if all your friends are making progress, believe me, you cannot be a failure. I don't know how you are going to be the most successful person among 10 friends who are failures. You cannot tell me you are not a smoker, you are not a drunkard, you are not a gambler, but all your friends are smokers, gamblers, humanizers. This is the kind of lifestyle they live, but you say you are not. No, it's not. There's no way possible. You are a reflection of the kind of people you mingle with. You are a reflection of the kind of people you follow. Your life mirrors the people you harbor around you. So if you want to make progress and not be a failure, number one thing you will know that you have to start now to achieve that plan you have been making. Number two is stop blaming village people for every problem you encounter. Stop blaming village people. Number three thing you will do if you want to make progress in life is that stop rolling with small mind. Roll with people who has vision for growth. Number four thing is make sure that the people you are rolling with are people you are not trying to impress anybody. You are not living your life to impress anyone, because if you live your life to impress anyone, then you will see yourself living in your shadow. And again, don't avoid doing things the hard way. I believe that we have learned something today, and if you find this video educative, don't forget to continue watching our videos, continue sharing our videos to your friends, and don't forget to hit the like button and comment. Until we meet again, I still remain your friend, Coach Big T. One time.